Good evening. Uh, First of all, praise to be Allah for have given us this opportunity to present our work on ISAS titled Mass Storage Structure. In this ISAS, there will be three topics that will be discussed. That we will be discussing. First, the definition of mass storage structure. Second, the physical types of mass storage, and third, the system that the mass storage uses. So mass storage is a hardware device that is used to store data. Mass storage is included in the group of I/O devices. Types of mass storage include floppy disk, hard disk, CD-ROMs, DVDs, and flash drives. Almost all mass storage that is widely used lately is in the form of disk so that the data operations are carried out by rotating the disk. From this rotation, the disk rotation unit is known as RPM or rotations per minute.
Okay, the first is physical types of mass storage. The first is magnetic type and magnetic disk. On magnetic disk, platter rotate by spindle. As the platter rotates, the head is moved by the arm to move along the cylinder. During the move, the head reads data on the sector. This can rotate from 60 to 250 times per second. Magnetic disk is connected to the computer via the I/O bus. Host controller use bus to communicate with this controller. Built in on this, magnetic disk can experience head crash if the head is in physical contact with the platter or disk. Okay, the next is solid state disk. Simply explain SSD. SSD is non-volatile memory. SSD have the same characteristic as traditional hard disk, but are more valuable because there are no moving part and are faster because they have no seek time or latency. In addition, they consume less power. However, they are more expensive by per megabyte than traditional hard drive. Have less capacity than large drive and may have a shorter lifespan than hard drive. So their use is somewhat limited.
And then magnetic tape. Magnetic tape is a medium for magnetic recording, made of a thin layer that can be magnetized on a long, narrow strip of plastic film. It was developed in Germany in 1928 based on magnetic wave recording.
The next topic we'll be talking about is the mass storage systems. Now there are a lot of systems that the mass storage uses. The first one is the disk scheduling. Now disk scheduling has a lot of types. The first one is the first come first served scheduling. In first come first served scheduling, requests are served in order in which they arrive. This algorithm is fair because it allows all opportunity requests, but does not provide the fastest possible service. Second one is the shortest seek time first scheduling. The request closest to the current head is served first before moving in the shortest search time first scheduling algorithm. The problem with the SSTF or shortest seek time first scheduling algorithm is that it can cause starvation for some requests.
Hello. The next is scan scheduling. In this scheduling algorithm, the head moves in one direction while serving all requests in that direction until it reaches the end of the disk. After that, start moving in the other direction. In this way, the head continuously scans back and forth across the disk. Next, look scheduling. The look scheduling algorithm is similar to scan scheduling, but is a practical version. In the algorithm, the hand moves in the one direction while serving all requests in the direction until it reaches the last request. After that, serving moving in the other direction.
The last is disk management. Computer access disk storage in two ways. One way is through the I/O port or host attached storage. This is come on small system. Another way is through a remote host in a distributed file system. This is referred to as network attached storage. The first host attached storage. Host attached storage is stored access via local I/O port. This port use several technologies. Typical desktop PCs use I/O bus architecture called ADE or ATA. This architecture supports a maximum of 2 drives per I/O bus. The last, network attached storage. A network attached storage device, NAS, is a special purpose storage system that is accessed remotely over a network. That's all our explanation. Thank you for your kind attention. Please do not hesitate to ask if there's some unclear explanation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.